Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we have an important topic to discuss for all our international student viewers in the United States or even those who are planning to come to this place on F1 visa. We will be talking about how to obtain a social security number, a crucial identification number needed for various purposes. Whether you are here for studies or planning to come to the US, this information is so important to you. So let's get started. So before we go ahead, we need to understand what is a social security number. So firstly, let's understand what is a social security number. It is a unique 9-digit identification number issued by the Social Security Administration in the United States. This number is used for various purposes such as employment, tax filing, and opening a bank account. As an international student, having a social security number can be important for certain job opportunities, scholarship, and other benefits. Before we delve into the application process, let's talk about the eligibility criteria for obtaining a social security number as an international student in the United States. Typically, you must have a legal permission to work in the United States to be eligible. This could include having a valid F1 student with a work authorization through optional practical training, which is known as OPT, curricular practical training, which is known as CPT. It is essential to have all the required documents ready before applying for a social security number. So the next step is gathering the necessary document for the application process. You will need the following documents. Number 1, a passport, your valid passport with F1 visa page. Number 2, Form I-20, your current and valid Form I-20 issued by your designated school official, DSO. Number 3, Form I-94, your most recent Form I-94 arrival departure record, which you can access and print from the official website. Complete Form SS5, this is application form for social security number, which can be obtained from the Social Security Administration website or their local office. I need to talk about something before we go ahead. So I will share my personal experience. So when I came to this place, the first thing I was able to do is to do the enrollment. And once I got enrolled for my classes, then I was able to start my journey as an international student, because you can come to this place as an international student, but until you get enrolled in school, you are not an international student, right? You have to get enrolled. So when I got enrolled, I told them that I need a social security number. Sometimes some schools can be difficult in terms of, guiding the international student on how to obtain social security number. So you have to be very intentional. So I told them I need a social security number and I need to secure a job. I'm enrolled in school, and as an international student, I'm allowed to work for 20 hours in a week, for 40 hours in 2 weeks as an international student, but within the premises of the school, not outside the school, like school cafeteria, library, and so many other places within the school. So they directed me on where to go. I went to the school cafeteria. I told them that I need a job, and so they offered me the list of job opportunities that they have, all the positions they have, and I chose one which was a dishwasher. All right, it was easy for me. So when I chose that, they gave me a job offer. So I took this job offer letter to the Office of International Student. Then they gave me another letter. So I took this letter together with all the other documents that I've mentioned to you to the Office of Social Security Administration so that I can get my social security number. So after gathering all the documents, the next step is to visit your local Social Security Administration office. It is crucial to make an appointment before to save time and to avoid long waits. You can schedule an appointment by visiting the Social Security website or calling their toll-free number. So let's talk about the application process. Now that you have all the documents, at the Social Security office, you will submit all the required documents and the completed Form SSN application. The officer will verify your document and process your application. Remember, it may take a few months, a few weeks to receive your Social Security number, so be patient during this particular process. Now let's understand your social security number. What is this particular card? What does it contain? What do you need to know about it? Now that you've applied it and you have it, so you need to understand it, right? So once your application is approved, you will receive your social security number card in your mail. So this is so important too. Once you receive your card, it is a very small card. Once you receive that particular card, you need to keep it safe. Don't share it with anybody. If it falls into the wrong hands, you might get yourself into trouble. I've had people who have gone to jail because their information was got into wrong hands, and people use that information to borrow loans and to do some other serious things. So you need to keep it safe and keep it to yourself. So after you get your social security number, then you need to update your employer, your bank, and any other person that might need that particular card. So after receiving your social security number, make sure you update your employer if you have one, as well as your university's records. Your employer will need your social security number for tax purposes, and your university might require it for various administration reasons. Additionally, if you plan to open a bank account, the social security number will be necessary for identity verification. So remember, when you come to this place as an international student, the first document that you obtain in this country is the social security number. This is the document that is going to help you open your bank account. This is the document that is going to help you get a job. This is the document that is going to help you get your driver's license. So this is the first document that you have. This is your identification. So when you go to any place, that is what they're going to use for the purpose of identity verification. So I also need to mention this. When you get your social security number, make sure, as I've mentioned, you report to the school. They need to have that information, and then you have to take the same document to your employer. Maybe it's the school cafeteria, the library, and so many other places within the school where you can get a job as an international student. When you go there, you have to give them that information, because if you don't give them that particular card or maybe that particular number, they will not offer you a job. So you have to go there, they get the social security number, then they will continue with the process of hiring you, which include background check. And for them to do a background check, they must have a social security number, which I said is your identity, and that is what they're going to use for the purpose of identity verification. So then we need to understand, you need to know your right. As an international student, it is essential to know your right when it comes to your social security number and personal information. As I said, beware of potential scams or fraudulent activities, and never give your social security number over the phone or online unless you are certain of the legitimacy of the request. So the Social Security Administration will never call to ask for personal information. We need to be clear about that. Your social security number, your driver's license, those are the documents that you need to keep very safe. As I said, when I came to this place, I didn't know there's a lot of scams in this place. I thought maybe those are things that we have back there, but I realized, oh no, even actually over here it is even worse. Sometimes you can get between 3 to 5 calls a day, scam calls, trying to get you information. So you have to be very, very careful. All right, congratulations, you have now learned the process of obtaining social security number as an international student in the United States. Remember to stay informed about the latest update regarding social security number and other immigration related matters. We hope this video has been helpful to you. If you have any question or need any further assistance, feel free to leave a comment below and we will be happy to help you. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more informative content. Thanks for watching, and until next time, take care and best of luck on your journey as an international student in the United States. Bye bye and peace.